execute the questions or example whatever we are discussing in the lecture also, so that you will be able to understand clearly the concept. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay na? Okay, so it will be very useful. Otherwise, if you are studying only theoretically, then and you are not exercising practically, then I think the concept may be lack, or then you may be lacking for with the concept, है ना? So please try to run whatever the example we are discussing in the theory classes. Okay na? Also, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So in today's class, basically we are going to focus on the next part, that is subquery. Okay, so what is subquery we will see, and these things we have covered in the previous sessions, and now we are going to cover following things, but see how much we will be able to cover. Let's see. Okay, so first we start with the subquery. Okay, so subquery, how we can utilize a subquery to solve a given problem. So you can see, suppose there is a employee table. Okay, you can consider one scenario where you have to require the employees whose salary is greater than the able salaries. So now the question is that how you can identify the salary of avels. Okay, so in that case you can run a separate query to identify the salary of avels. Okay, and then you can compare the salary of other employee with the able salary. Is that okay? So in that case, able salary identification will be executing first. Then the result of that query will be fed to the another query to fetch the list of employees whose salary is greater than the able salary. So here we can suppose, if we are going to write the query, then you can see we are first seeing the salary of abels. Okay, so you can just write select, okay, salary, is it okay, from employee, where where e name should be, e name should be abel. Is that okay? Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So here this query will return you the as salary of abel. So it may be possible that the result of this query like 5,000 or 4,000 something, it may be happen. Okay, now we have to identify the employee whose salary is greater than this salary. Then how you can run another query, you can use this as a part. So the result of this query will be visibly, you will see the result like 5,000 or 4,000 or whatever other things, whatever the salary of Abels that you may be having, है ना, as a result. So if we are assuming 5,000 is the Abel salary, then there will be 5,000 single value will be there. Now we are writing again another query that will just select the employees. Okay, so we are selecting the e name, select e name, e name from employee, where salary is greater than, from which it is greater than the 5,000. Instead of 5,000 we can write this query. So you can see here, first this part will be executed. Okay, then second, the result of this part like 5,000 will be compared for fetching the employee name, okay, from the tables. Is that okay? So in that you can see this is one another query that we have written. Here we have added one comparison operator to compare the value, whatever the value written by this inner query. So this is called inner query, or also called as a sub query. Okay, inner query or sub query. Is that okay? This is called outer query or main query, or main query. Is that okay? So you can write query inside the query, that is called subquery. So now the concept for subquery, it is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay? How we can apply subquery? You can divide
sir.
a big problem into small problem, then you can combine the multiple query. Okay. So now you can see subquery is, or inner query, it is a select statement that is embedded in a clause of another select statement. Okay. So the result of subquery used by the main query. Is that okay? Or outer query. Subquery can be placed in different number of SQL clause, like where clause, where is the condition part. So in order to match the condition, you can write the subquery. In having clause, you can also use from clause, you can use, है ना? So different places you can use the subquery. Is that okay? Okay. In the subquery is often referred to as a nested select, subselect, or inner select statement. Okay. Whenever we are performing the execution on the query or subqueries, then subquery generally execute first, and then output is used by the outer query to complete the query condition in the outer query. Okay. So you can see the general syntax of the subquery where we have to use select statement in the outer query. So you can see till here we have written the outer query till here. Okay. From here, column, from table name. Okay. And then here we have mentioned the inner query. So that is called subquery. Is that correct? Is that okay? Okay. So subquery always appear as a part of where clause or having clause. Okay. In where clause, if we are using subquery in where clause, then it will select individual rows that appear in a query result. If you are using in having clause, then it will select the group that appear in query result. As where clause basically used to eliminate the rows, okay, or fetch the selected rows based on some condition, whereas having clause just eliminate the groups, okay, or select the groups that satisfy the conditions. Is that okay? So that's why if you are using subquery in where clause, then it will just appear as a for a rows selection and or written as a rows, and here it is for groups. Is it okay? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you can remember the following points whenever you are going to use the subquery. So there are difference between ordinary select and subquery select. So subquery must produce a single column data as a result. Whenever you are using subquery, so it's a must produce single column data. Okay, and next, the order by clause cannot be specified in a subquery. Okay. Subquery cannot be union. Only a single select statement is allowed. The comparison condition used are single row operators. So in some query, you can use different comparison operator, single row comparison operator, or row comparison operator. Whenever you are going to use single row comparison operator, then it is a single row query, single row subquery. Whenever you are going to use multi-row comparison operator, then it will become as a multi-row comparison, multi-row subquery. Okay, so different operators you can use. See, single row will return just a single row or single value, wherever multi-row operator return multiple values. Okay, so you can see the type of query based on this use of operator and return value. When subquery returns single row or single value, then it is called single row subquery. When subquery return multiple row using multiple row operators, comparison operator, then it is called as a multi-row subquery. Is it okay? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how the subquery will be executed? Suppose consider the example. Display the details of those employee whose job ID is same as the job ID of the employee ID 141. Next condition is salary and salary more than the salary of employee ID 143. So there are two conditions where you can see first condition is job ID is same as. So we are comparing job ID is equals to job ID of 141. So we are retrieving the job ID of 141. So here one inner query we have written to retrieve the job ID of 141. है ना? So here just we are returning job ID of employee whose employee ID is 141. So it will provide you the job ID of 141 employee. Okay. Next we have to identify the salary of 143. Now here we are identifying the salary of 143 and then we are comparing it. Its salary is greater than 143 and job ID is equivalent to this. Then that row will be fetched or the rows will be fetched. Is it okay? So here,
Yes, sir.
okay, here if you have any query, then you can ask me.
No, sir.
No? Okay. Okay. Now another example you can see, display the employee details whose salary is equals to the minimum salary. Like first of all, we have to identify the minimum salary. Is that okay? So for that we can write the subquery. So here select min salary from employee. So it will return the minimum salary. Okay, now we can compare the salary is equivalent to minimum salary. If yes, then the employee will be returned. Is that okay?
सर इसमें हम डायरेक्ट भी लिख सकते थे ना, वेयर सैलरी इक्वल टू मिन सैलरी.
In that case, we cannot write as salary. If you are writing salary equals to min salary, then in that case, how it will know that we have to compute the salary from the whole row, all rows, min salary? How you can specify this value, min salary? In that case, it will not compute the minimum salary in all the employees. So instead of it, you can use, it will just passing, we are passing like what we can say, we are passing as a column, है ना? So in that case, we will be able to obtain the minimum salary. Okay, but if you are using nested query, the nested query is directly compute or return the minimum salary, then we are going to compare it with the salary. Is that okay? So you can use it. In this case, you will be able to use it for minimum salary as well. Okay.
ओके सर.
ओके, तो नेस्टेड क्वेरी में हम पहले कंप्यूट कर लेंगे फिर अब उसको यूज करेंगे, तो देन इट विल बी जस्ट लुकिंग एज अ सिंपल, है ना? फर्स्ट वी आर डिवाइडिंग अ प्रॉब्लम लाइक दैट, है ना? तो ये प्रॉब्लम आपने एक सेपरेट कंसीडर किया कि हमको मिनिमम सैलरी निकालना है, देन वी विल बी एबल टू कंपेयर इट मिनिमम सैलरी विद द सैलरी. इज दैट ओके?
यस सर.
Okay. Okay, so next you can see we can use having clause with the subquery also. So you can see the example, to display all the departments that have a minimum salary greater than that of the minimum salary of the department 50. So now in the department number 50 we have to identify the minimum salary. Is that okay? So in that case you cannot apply the same condition that you have earlier told me, na? Okay, in order to identify the minimum salary of the department number 50.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case what you can do, you can identify minimum salary of the department number 50 by that writing this subquery. Here you have written the subquery to identify the minimum salary of the department for 50. Okay, so the minimum salary is 2500. Okay. Okay, so now you can identify the departments that have a minimum salary greater than this minimum salary. So you can just group the department and then check which department having minimum salary greater than the minimum salary of the department number 50. So in that case you can use having clause. So having clause just will will eliminate the department whose minimum salary is less than or equals to the minimum salary of department 50. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 Okay ना? ठीक है. So now you can see what is the wrong in this question. You can see if I am writing this statement, I just select a statement. Here we have written select employee ID, last name from employee where salary is equals to. Now we want to fetch the employees whose salary is equivalent to the minimum salary of the department. If you are writing this query, then what will happen? If you are writing this query, then what this query will return? Select minimum salary from employee group by department ID. What this query will return?
सर ग्रुप्स मतलब डिपार्टमेंट आईडी के ग्रुप्स डिस्प्ले होएंगे.
एक्चुअली क्या करेगा ये डिपार्टमेंट आईडी के बेसिस 10 20 30 इसमें मल्टीपल एम्प्लॉय होंगे. ओके, सपोज करें यहाँ 5,000 500 है, 700 है, 300 है. तो यहाँ से अपन को क्या मिलेगा? मिनिमम सैलरी 300. इसका मिनिमम सैलरी मान लो 500 मिल गया हमको, इसका मिनिमम सैलरी 700 मिल गया. तो ये मल्टीपल वैल्यूज विल बी रिटर्न बाय दिस क्वेरी यार. क्या होगा? ये मल्टीपल वैल्यू रिटर्न करेगा. Then what will happen? How this statement will become? Like salary become equivalence to multiple statement 300 500 and 700. So how you will be going to compare it with 300 500 700? Is that okay? So in this case it is returning a multiple values. Okay, so but subquery always return single values. Then you will be able to use single row comparison operator, as this is a single row comparison operator na? So now you cannot utilize this operator. If you are using this, then you are requiring to return a single value by the subquery, then you can utilize, otherwise you cannot utilize. Is that okay? So that's why it is written as single row subquery returning more than one row. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there will be a error. So instead of using single row comparison operator, we will be going to use multi-row comparison operator, that is called multi-row subquery. Okay, similarly for this, so now you can see the example or exercise for this. You can do this exercise, है ना? This is a table, and this exercise just I'm skipping and I'm going for the multi-row. So you can just exercise for 1 or 2 questions, like there is a table, author, publisher, order, and then just if I ask you get the title of all the book in the author table whose price is greater than the average price. So first of all you have to identify the average price. So how you can identify the average price? From the author, directly writing select average price from author. Now you can select the title of the book where price is greater than the average price. Okay, it is also equivalent that you have written like previously, price is greater than average price, है ना? Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so okay, next question you can see here. Get the details of all publisher who are supplying the title PQR to the bookshop. Okay, so select, we are having a title PQR. Okay, so we have to see the details of publisher, so select asterisk from publisher. Okay, now title is available in the order table. You can see it is available in the order table. So which publisher you want to show? Whose title is PQR? So from this table you can write to select the publisher ID, so that we can select the information of the publisher who supplying the PQR title, है ना? So you can write this query, subquery select public ID from orders where title equals to PQR. So it will return the public ID. So it should not be greater than, it should not be greater than, ये नहीं होना चाहिए ना, ये directly in we are going to use, है ना? In, so public ID, publisher ID should be in this. So like if it is returning publisher ID P1, P2, P3 for PQR title. Okay. So then the publisher who are having public ID P1, P2, P3 will be returned. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this is another example you can see for this subquery. Okay. It should not be written in fourth question. No? It should not be there for this. Okay, so here you can see in different queries we are using some places less than, greater than, less than or equals to, and some places we are using in. So in, it is an in, I think you have remember, in is a multi-row comparison operator where it will compare with the set or compare with the number of values. Okay, so you can use multi-row subquery where you can utilize in, any, all as a multi-row comparison operator to compare the multiple rows simultaneously. Okay, so in means it will just compare or it will check equals to any number in the list. If it is yes, then you can return that row. Okay, any just compare to each value, and all will also compare to every value returned by subquery, returned by subquery. Okay, if I write like less than any means it is means if I'm writing less than any value, less than any, x is less than any 10, 20, like 30, if I have written, then what is the meaning of it? X less than any, less than any means less than the maximum. If the value is less than the maximum, then we can say condition is true. Okay na? Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
and greater than any, if I'm writing greater than any, then what is the meaning of greater than any? X is greater than any,
Greater than 10.
greater than the minimum, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's why it is written. Similarly, equals to any, if I'm writing here equals to, x is equals to any, then it means x in 10 or 20 or 30, either of them, है ना, तो किसी के भी इक्वल हो जाए. So in that case any will work as a in operator. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, less than all, less than all means सबसे छोटा हो, x is less than all, so it means it should be less than the minimum value. Okay. Similarly, greater than all means it should be greater than the all, then it should be greater than the maximum. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in this way you can utilize these multi-row comparison operators. Okay. Okay, so you can see one example of the nested query. Nested query means query inside the query and another query we are following. So nested subquery you can use, जैसे nested for loop होता है ना, similarly here we are having nested loop and then nested subquery, है ना. तो एक query मैंने लिखा है यहाँ पे, इस query के अंदर भी एक और query लिख दिया मैंने यहाँ पे. So that's why it is called as a nested query. So you can see one example where you can utilize in any all operators to fetch the multi-row. Okay, or compare the multiple values. Okay, so like here you can see one example, get the name of all the distributor who are supplying book whose author is Sanjay. So now we have to fetch the book title whose author is Sanjay. So we can write this query, select title from author where author is Sanjay. Okay, so only the book who is having author Sanjay will be fetched. Now we have to select the name from the distributor. So you can write just select distributor from publisher. Distributor is given in the publisher table. So we are writing distributor from publisher, where as whenever we are making or combining two tables, so we have to see the common attributes. So here common attributes is publisher id, pub id. Okay, so based on this we are going to combine. So here where public id in, so we have to return the public id where of the authors or type, we can say of the type, we can say or author whose public id is provided by the author Sanjay, like that, है ना? So you can merge public id title as title is just is used for the combining author table and order table, you can see. So from the publisher you have to go at the order table, and from order table you have to go to the author table to fetch the author name. Okay, so there are three tables, so all these tables are utilized in this query. So you can see how first we are fetching author Sanjay, and then from this author we are seeing the title of the book, and now this, based on this title, we are combining or we are identifying the publisher id, pub id. Okay, so in the in second sub, in the first subquery you can see public publisher id we are going to identify based on the title. Okay, so title in, then which title, so title which title, whose author is Sanjay. So we are going to identify the title whose author is Sanjay. Is that okay? So here you can see inside the inside the first subquery we have used another subquery. That's why it is called as a nested subquery. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so whenever you are going to use subquery, so you have to take care about the common attribute. Based on that you can combine the multiple tables. Okay, so similarly one of the other example is given here. Get the details of publisher who supply the books whose price is greater than the average price of DSA. So it means we have to identify the average price of DSA book. Okay, so here we have written select average price from author where category equals to DSA. So it will return the average price of DSA book. Okay, now what you have to do, another thing you have to identify now publisher. So same thing, you have to follow title say public id, and then public id, based on that public id you have to show the details of publisher. So select asterisk from publisher, and where public id we can use to go for there, then public id in this public id from orders where title in, then we are fetching title whose average price, whose price is greater than the average price of DSA. Okay, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, तो मल्टी रो क्वेरी कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं? यू कैन सी मल्टी रो क्वेरी के लिए सिंपल क्वेरी एग्जांपल इज गिवन हियर, लाइक डिस्प्ले द डिटेल्स ऑफ दोज एम्प्लॉय हुज सैलरी इज लेस देन एनी IT program and who are not IT pro. So this is just a job ID. Okay, so IT programmer, it is a job ID. You can consider it as a job ID. Okay, table job ID column. Okay, so here this is a job ID for a person. Okay, so now you have to identify the details of those employees whose salary is less than this and who are not IT programmer. So how you can do? So first of all, you have to identify the salary of IT programmer. Okay, then you can see select salary from employee where job ID equals to IT programmer. So it will return the salary of IT programmer who. Okay, so like it will return multiple rows, like एक जॉब आईडी होगा, सपोज करो IT प्रोग्रामर है, ओके, उसका सैलरी 9,000 है। दूसरा IT प्रोग्रामर है whose salary may be 6,000. तो next IT प्रोग्रामर है whose salary is 4,200. Okay, so 3 salaries are written. Okay, so now if you are using here in, so it means salary is equivalent to any of the salary. Is that okay? And salary is
सर
yes
क्वेश्चन में लेस देन दिया है ना, तो यहाँ पे
less
लेस
than
देन ही
any,
आना चाहिए.
less than any. This should be less than any. Is that okay? This should be less than any. So it should be less than any. Less than any. Is that okay? It should be less than any.
Yes.
Okay na? So less than any. Okay, it should be less instead of in, it should be less than any. Okay na? Good. Okay na? Now you have to also check who are not IT programming. So job ID is not equals to, so this is just a comparison operator, is not equals to IT programmer. Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay. 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 Next, you can see using any operator in multiple row. Now you can see this is we have written here using less than any. So this is a correct value that we have written here. Okay. Okay.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Okay. Now next, using all operator in multiple row, you can use, like if I ask you to display the details of those employee whose salary is less than IT program and who are not IT programmer. Less than all, it is written here na? Is equal, so less than all we have written. Is that okay?
Yes sir.
Okay. Okay, so this is just exercise for multi-row subqueries. So you can see how we can write multi-row subqueries on author, publisher, and order. You can see here we are having get details. We are having first question, get the details of all the authors whose book price is greater than the maximum of the category averages. So you can see the, okay, so you can just identify the average price of the categories or all the categories. So you can do it by writing subquery, select average price from author, group by category. So for every category like DSA, DBMS, or all the books average price you will be getting. Okay, now you are checking the average price should be, the price should be greater than all the average prices, है ना? If we have written the maximum, it should be maximum. So how we can write greater than all? What is the meaning of greater than all? Greater than
Maximum value.
maximum value. Okay, so all the average price will be there, like 5,000, 500 or 5,000, 4,000, summary होंगे 3,000, like है ना, average price, there will be average price. Okay, so it should be greater than all. So greater than all means it should be greater than the maximum. Is that okay?
Yes sir.
Okay, now next देखो, here we have written get the title of the book whose price is less than the price of any book in the DSA category. So we have to identify the price of all the book of in the DSA. So here we are identifying the price from of all DSA book. Is that okay? Now we are computing less than any price of the DSA. Is that okay?
Yes sir.
Okay. Okay, so एक और कर सकते हो, सिंपल है ये भी. You can use exist or exist not exist operators to as to compare the value. Exist is just test for non-empty set. Okay, so it will return true when any row in the result set exists. Okay, otherwise it will return false. For example, you can see, like if I write the query for get the titles of all the books that are in author table and for which an order is placed. Okay, so we have to fetch the title from the order table, okay, for which order is placed. Okay, so select asterisk from order where order dot title equals to author dot title. So here, how we are checking? We are checking the title from author where exist any of the order exists where order of the title equals to author dot title. It means, is that okay? So here there's all title, like title होगा आपका ABCPQR like that है ना. Okay, so we are checking the author dot title is equivalent to the order dot title. If any title matches here, then this query will return some rows. Okay, so that rows will be written only when the matching title will be found. Okay, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can use exist or not exist in the queries also to check. Similarly here we are checking for order is not placed. In that case we are checking exist and then not exist में opposite, it will just written as a opposite of the exist. Okay, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, कितना time हुआ है? 2:31. Okay, so now you can see parallel subquery and other query we will cover in the next class. Okay, so till here you can just exercise. Okay, so here you can just ask me any query, any doubt till here.
No, sir.
Parallel and correlated बचा हुआ है तो वो next class. Here till any doubt you can ask.
No, sir. अभी नहीं.
Okay, here any doubt, any you can ask.
So you practice, then you will see how from pre-order to in-order, in-order to pre-order, in-order to pre-order already we have seen. Pre-order to post-order.
Yes, no.
How
No, sir.
चलो ठीक है, तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में कवर करेंगे. Okay, okay, so thank you.